Two things Christians should never do. Two things Christians should never do. Hi there guys, it's Robert, an ambassador for Christ. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you want to grow in your understanding and knowledge of the scriptures, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Makes sense? Two things that Christians should never do. Now, this is quite crazy, all right? This morning, when I woke up, I was on Facebook. And as I was on Facebook, I was watching a video, and it was an interview of the old school rappers. You know, KRS-One, Public Enemy, Dr. Dre, and all these people. They were speaking about how the new rappers of today are destroying the hip hop culture, talking about the mumble rappers, saying how they're rubbish and they're this and they're that. So as I was watching these interviews, they were quite interesting. Then as I was scrolling up, I was watching more interviews. Then I was watching more of these people talking about the rap stars of today, who they are. Then you start hearing clips of these musics, like from Future and all these other rappers I've never heard of before. And as I was listening to them, it was getting more darker. They were swearing. They were talking about all these crazy things. The interviews were getting darker. The music clips were getting darker, getting more intense. And I was watching these things. And before I knew it, I was watching it for over an hour. When I realized I've been up for an hour, I took my headphones off. And I had the biggest headache ever. The biggest headache ever. And I realized that as I was watching that stuff, that music stuff, my flesh was being fed and my spirit was dying. Woo! My flesh was it was like my flesh felt like a bucket of stagnant water, stagnated water. That's how my flesh felt. It felt rotten. It felt heavy because I was watching these music interviews. Hey, hi there. Is that you, Samantha?
Hey guys, Samantha Hicks here. Be sure to subscribe to Kai 1000. He has an awesome ministry.
Listen, make sure you check out Samantha Hicks, okay, because she speaks a lot about what I'm talking about, the music industry. She takes it to another level. So if you want to know more about the music stuff, go check out our channel. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Back to what I'm saying. Thanks for that, Samantha. Back to what I'm saying. You see, when I was listening to the music, it was killing me spiritually. It was killing me spiritually. This is where it gets powerful, you all right? Because the second thing that Christians should never do is watch certain things on telly. Or just watch telly. Watch entertainment, worldly entertainment. Turn it off. Don't watch it. You see, I turned my telly off. I got rid of it. I don't watch it anymore because I found out a lot of the stuff that they were promoting was ungodly. And the more that I watched, the more my spirit was dying. The more oppressed I was becoming. See, what you need to understand, right, is it's going to get powerful, right? This is where the rubber meets the road. Woo, it's going to be deep. You see, you're either feeding the flesh or you're feeding the spirit. What are you feeding? If you're listening to worldly music and you're watching worldly soap operas and documentaries and stuff on telly, if you're watching that, you're feeding your flesh. See, I get a lot of phone calls on WhatsApp, and I get a lot of people communicating with me on Facebook, and they're saying to me that they're going through this, they're going through that issue, they're not growing spiritually, they can't hear God, they can't move in this spiritual way and that spiritual way, they're struggling on all these different levels. And the first thing I say to them is this: what are you doing? Let me break it down and give you another example of what I'm saying. See, if you're overweight and you get headaches, you get backaches, you get problems, internal problems, skin problems, when you go to the doctor will say to you one thing: what's your diet like? What have you been eating? And if you say, oh, well, I've been eating greasy food, chips, drinking Coca-Cola, drinking all this mad food, eating a lot of takeaways, pizzas and burgers, then the doctor will say, you need to stop eating that and start eating fruit, vegetables and drinking water. And if you do that, it will reverse a lot of your ailments and problems that you have right now and that what you are experiencing. It's the same in the spiritual world. We want to grow in the things of God. We want to grow in the power of God. We want God to use us in the giftings, the 9 gifts of the Spirit. We want to lay hands on people, be healed. We want to speak in new tongues. We want to have that word of wisdom. We want to prophesy. We want to move in miracles and in gifts of faith and discernment of spirit. We want to do all those things. But the thing is, you can't move on that level if you're listening to world music. You're watching a whole lot of rubbish on telly. It's going to nullify it. It's going to take you out of alignment with the Spirit. It's such a basic fundamental. See, I found out that when I do some spiritual counsel on, on WhatsApp and Facebook and stuff like that, and I ask the brothers and sisters, who are struggling, I say, have you been reading the Word? Have you been going to church? Have you got a godly brother or sister around about you where you're sharpening each other? Are you in prayer? Are you in worship? Are you encouraging people? And they say, no. And I say, well, what do you expect? Just like me eating a whole lot of junk food, getting sick, putting a whole lot of weight, and then blaming God. It doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't make no sense. We have to eat the right foods. We have to do the right thing. If you want to grow spiritually, we have to take in the correct spiritual nutrients. It's deep. It's powerful. A lot of people going crazy out there. So what am I saying? You see, we can't be listening to all this mad rap and pop and going around with and listening to all the popular music and all these celebrities, the Kardashians and whoever is there at the moment. We can't fill our life with that. We can't fill our life with watching certain things on telly, because if we fill our life with that, our flesh is going to grow. This is where it gets deep. This is where it gets powerful. Woo! Are you ready? You don't want this. What I'm going to reveal to you right now, I don't think you even want to hear this, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, because I'm like that. You see, the devil will enter into you, right? Remember, all demonic possession is in the mind. All bondage is in the mind, right? The devil will enter into your mind one of 2 ways. He will come through the eye gate or the ear gate. So the devil demons can enter bondage into a part of your mind and take control of parts of your mind by what you're watching. It can enter in your mind and take over parts of your mind by what you're listening. If you're listening to doubt, you're listening to evil, you're listening to wicked all the time, your mind will start to be clouded with doubt. You'll start to be clouded with bondage. You'll think to yourself, why can't I grow in the things of God? Why am I struggling? What's going on in my life? What's this problem, that problem? It's because demons have entered into your mind through your eyes or in your ears. Simple as that. So what we need to do is shut our ears and shut our eyes to those things, to those evil things. We have to stop it, stop the holding it. See, today, like I said, I was on Facebook and I got sucked in so easily. I didn't even realise it. Time went so fast. And I thought to myself, I've been on this for an hour. I could have been praying for an hour. I could have been reading the Bible for an hour. And you know what happened? When I come off the phone and I realised what happened, I had to go in for a spiritual detox. A spiritual detox. And that's what many of you have to do. Woo, spiritual detox. Meaning what? Turn off the world and turn on God. Woo! Hey! I felt something. I might fall out in the spirit. No, not in a crazy way. But we've got to turn off the spirit and turn on God. Turn down the flesh, or turn off the flesh and turn on God. Turn God up. Turn the flesh down. Turn the flesh off. Cut the flesh out and put God in. Take away the flesh and add the spirit. That's what we need to do if we want to grow in the power and strength of the Holy Spirit. Now listen, they're the 2 things that Christians should never do. One of them is listen to music and listen to and watch worldly entertainment. Don't do any of it. Cut it all off. Because if you don't, you're going to end up in bondage, you're going to end up in problems, and you're going to see demons manifest in your life. Christian or not, it makes no difference. Demons always look for an entrance into your life, and once they get that foothold, that entrance, they will wreck the whole of your family, wreck your social life, wreck your financial life, wreck your family life. They'll wreck because we live lives, we've got different types of life on different levels. Your work life, social life, financial life, family life, health life. You know what I mean? We've got all these different lives, and when demons get involved, they will wreck the whole thing. If God gets involved, he will improve everything altogether. Anyway, I better stop right there. It's Robert, an ambassador for Christ, and as you know, if you want to grow in the wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, make sure you subscribe. If you want to catch me on WhatsApp or Facebook, hit me down the bottom in the description. All the information is down there. And make sure you go and watch Samantha Hicks. Get onto her channel and get subscribing. Subscribe to her. Make sure you do. She's an awesome sister. Anyway, I'll see you guys next video.